Welcome to my creative art studio. I'm Lisa, and I wanted to share a little bit about Paper Pumpkin today. So Paper Pumpkin is a monthly subscription box from Stampinup, and it really comes all inclusive. The only thing you're really expected to have is maybe a liquid glue or a double-sided adhesive and a pair of scissors. So that's really all you need to add to the kit. Everything else is included to complete the project. The other thing I like about Paper Pumpkin as a subscription box is you can cancel anytime. You can also just skip months, as many months as you want. And so I like that. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you got a couple boxes stacked up that you haven't got to and you really want to take a break, you can do that. Also, Paper Pumpkin is starting to share little sneak peeks of what's coming the next month, so you don't know what's in here until it arrives or until someone else on Facebook has received their package and starts sharing the contents. But you are starting to get little sneak peeks and information on whether the kit is going to be cards or little packaging or something like that. So let's have a look at what's inside a Paper Pumpkin box. Now it's usually packaged with some pretty paper and things like that, but I've already taken that out. So let's have a look at all the contents. I'm going to just pull everything out so we can see what's in there and talk about it a little bit more. Okay. So you always have an instruction. This is a little bit about extras that you can purchase, and I'm going to go over that as well. You always have an instruction brochure that shows you the finished products. So for this kit, we're going to make 8 cards. 4 of each of 2 designs. And then inside it actually goes through the actual instructions in order to put them together. And then sometimes there's little ideas on how you can make your projects a little different by altering them. There's also a great Facebook page for Paper Pumpkin that you can join, and people are always showing alternatives, which is fantastic. If you don't want to have, for example, with this kit, if you don't want to have 4 cards that all look like this and 4 that look like that, you can go to that Facebook page and see all sorts of ways people have altered them. It's really lots of fun. All right, so here are my card bases, the 8 that we're going to make in this kit. So there's 4 of this design, white on the inside, I really like that, and then 4 of this one. Again, white on the inside. They're scored as well, so that's really nice. And then there's always envelopes. That's a great thing. Sometimes the envelopes are decorated or have a little bit of foil or something like that, but I just love that you've got your cards and your envelopes. Okay, let's see what else is in there. There's always a stamp set. This is the stamp set that came in this kit. Let's put it behind one of these envelopes so you can really see it. So there's Love, You, Hi Valentine, I think that's cute, Sending Love Your Way, a cute little snail, this pretty heart stamp, XOXO, and Be Mine. Lots of fun. There's a roll of black ribbon, so that's really nice. I'm not sure how much is on there, but definitely enough to create the projects in this kit. There's always an ink spot. We call these ink spots, just this small little sized ink pad. And so every kit you're going to get a photopolymer stamp set and an ink spot, which is really fantastic. You can start to really increase your collection of materials just by doing the Paper Pumpkin. Because once you're done making these projects, these last. So you've got these to use and make other projects. Okay, another thing I love about Paper Pumpkin is they give you specialty adhesives. So if you need little glue dots or if you need dimensionals to create these projects, they're going to be in your kit. So they expect you to have like a liquid glue or a double-sided adhesive, whatever of these is your favorite. They expect you to have a basic adhesive, but whenever you need any specialty adhesives, it's included. That's great. All right, and then here's all the pieces to make the card. So one of the cards uses these for the front of the card, so you've got those. The other card design uses this mailbox, so you have that in your kit. Then you have these scallop edge pieces. Let me put this down so you can see it. So those are going to go, the short ones are on this card and the longer ones are on the edge of this card. Then you have your love die cut. So these are just, you just pop them out. You can use them just like that. How great is that? Such a pretty font. And then there's also these small little pieces where you're going to stamp the word you from your stamp set. And there's extras. So that's the other nice thing, that Stampin' Up! Usually fills a whole sheet. So sometimes you'll get some extra images that you can use for another card, which is great. Let's see what else we have. And then we have, here's another example of having some extras. This is for stamping your sentiment on this card. So the sending love your way. And we're making 4 cards, but we have 6 of these. Again, these just pop out. They're already pre-cut for you. You just pop them out. So you'll have 2 extras for that as well. And then some more fun stuff. These little, I forget what they're called, what kind of shapes these are, but there is a word for it, and it has escaped me. But anyway, these little, they're kind of acrylic-y type, and they have adhesive on the back, so they're already adhesive little doodads that you can put on your card. So you can see there's some in here on the mailbox and some on this heart and around the that heart image. So those are just little extra embellishments for your cards. So that's what's in a paper pumpkin. So pretty fun, and I believe it's $22 a month. So $22 to make 8 cards with envelopes, and then you have your stamp and ink pad left over to use for something else.